What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about the NFC South and are the Atlanta Falcons the team to beat in the NFC South? But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about the NFC South and are the Atlanta Falcons the team to beat in the NFC South heading into 2025 season. And personally, I don't believe that the Atlanta Falcons are the team to beat. You guys know that I like to keep it a stack or keep it a buck here on my channel. And personally, I believe that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the team to beat heading into 2025. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the division the last 4 seasons, the last 4 consecutive seasons. And last season, the Atlanta Falcons had a great chance of winning the division. We swept the Bucs last year in 2024, but we didn't finish the deal or close the deal. We lost in the second half of the season to the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. We also lost at home the final game of the season to the Carolina Panthers. So I really feel like the Atlanta Falcons this season have to get back to their winning ways, not only in the division, but we have to approach every game like a must win. I really feel like our Atlanta Falcons have struggled over the last couple seasons of finishing down the stretch. And that's have been our problem for the last decade, is being able to finish games, being able to not play down to competition. And we got to approach every game like any team can beat us as far as any given Sunday. It doesn't matter that our Atlanta Falcons have a really good roster. I felt like last season in the division, we had the best roster in the NFC South, but we know that the game is not played on paper. We know that it's played between those white lines. And when it comes down to those Sundays and things of that nature, we have to remember that these guys are professionals as well. These other players and other teams, they get paid as well. And they know your tendencies, especially inside of the division. The Carolina Panthers, the New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These teams know the Atlanta Falcons really well, and we know them really well. So I really feel like it's a mindset type thing for our Atlanta Falcons, as far as we have to approach every game and treat every team as a threat. And if you look at the record of the opposing team and you go in there lollygagging and automatically assuming that you're going to win games, that's usually when you get beat on a Thursday, on a Sunday, or on whatever day that game lands on. So I really feel like our Atlanta Falcons, we have a really good roster, but at this point we have to tip our hats to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, they've had every team in this division's number. With them winning 4 consecutive seasons, the NFC South, winning the crown the last 4 seasons, that means that they're doing something right in Tampa. That means that they're approaching these games and things with the right mentality. And I really feel like the biggest issue with our Atlanta Falcons is we haven't had consistent quarterback play over the last 4 seasons when Tampa has won the division, and we haven't had consistent coaching as far as down the stretch of understanding situations. We've had some flux with us having Arthur Smith, and then with us having Raheem Morris last season, not making the proper adjustments at the right time, having their posts on the team and things of that nature. But I really feel like this Atlanta Falcons team heading into 2025, I really feel like these guys are going to be hungry, because we did start off last season at 6-3, and then we collapsed down the stretch. And I've talked about this numerous times, whether it was Kirk Cousins playing bad over those last half of the season, or whether it was poor coaching by Raheem Morris as far as calling timeouts at the right time, him not benching Kirk Cousins when he clearly seen that he was injured, and just not making the right decisions at the right time. So the Falcons haven't won the NFC South since 2016. So it's almost been a decade since this Atlanta Falcons, our organization, has won the NFC South. And if we want to be a team that consistently makes the playoffs, usually the teams that have a stranglehold on their division, if you think about Tom Brady and the Patriots, if you think about the Philadelphia Eagles over the last decade or the last couple seasons, usually those teams that dominate in their division, most recently In the AFC East, you have the Buffalo Bills, who's won their division, I think, like the last 5 or 6 seasons or something crazy like that. Those teams are usually teams that's making deep playoff runs. Those are usually teams that have home playoff games because they dominate in their division, which that's a little bit less than half of your games. So if you're able to control your division and win, those 6 matchups, it really puts you in a good position as far as playoff seeding and things of that nature. So I really feel like this Atlanta Falcons team, like I said, have to change their mindset. We have to approach every single game, like it's the Super Bowl. We know when you playing a division rival like the Saints, like the Bucks, like the Panthers, I always say throw the records out the window, because you know that those teams are going to get up for those particular games. They're going to give you, their best shot, because they know, that these are rivalry type games. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on, are the Atlanta Falcons the team to beat? Personally, I think that belongs to right now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're the top dogs in the division until someone knocks them off. I give our Falcons a great opportunity, and a great chance this upcoming season of being able to knock off Tampa. We almost did it last year, but we didn't finish our food. We had a chance to knock off the Saints and knock off the Carolina Panthers, and we could have easily won the division last year, but we struggled down the stretch. So with that being said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.